Alright, you guys, it's been a while, but I'm downstairs right now playing around with some the e-waste board sort kind of stuff. DVD boards, that's the only large socket motherboard I got, the rest are smalls. A couple of motherboards, hard drive platters. My laundry's done. That's kind of why I've been playing around waiting for laundry to be done. A little bit of gold pins, gold end connectors that are the gold-plated ends. Gold-plated ends, a whole box of those. I forget what these calls, crystals. I don't know why I have an obsession with taking them off, but bag of RAM, a couple of CPUs, and some slot cards. Two little small old cell phones. Hard drive boards, my IC chips, ones I've taken off boards, and all those ones that I found. So got all that crap. Seen, kind of made a quick list of stuff. DVD boards, low grade hard drive boards. I got one nice AMD CPU actually. Like I said, gold ends, mid grade question mark, cause like these ones, the ones that came out of the DVDs, which I think that's where these came from. I don't quite remember what these came out of, but, and then these ones, they're kind of nicer boards, which is why I've always kept them. Even though I think these are just kind of like nice mid-grade boards, I don't think they're anything special, or anything higher. Oops. But I've kept these around because I figured these are ones that might be worth money. Most other ones I've kind of just maybe popped off, like the IC chips or the crystals and that, and just throwing them in shred. I got a little bit of other boards that I'm pretty sure are just mid-grade boards. I got this MacBook, although one of these days, as you can see, I might actually see if I can look it up or see if there's any, I don't know if there's any value. If parts are repaired, screen's cracked. As I can tell, screen's no good. But I don't know if it'll power up or anything. Like I said, I found it. What do you want? They got these two laptops over here that I've kind of just. These were household use. These were ours. Well, not me and James, our parents. These I might just send off. Now that I've picked out the good stuff, and just send them off. Put them out there for the town, for either some other scrapper to come around, or for the town to take for e-waste, and just be done with those. Like I said, there's all the boards and stuff, and then obviously there's all this other scrap that's gotta go in. A lot of shred under here. Microwave, milk crate, another bucket. Little servers I finally got rid of, I finally dealt with. All sorts of shred stuff, bunch of aluminum, all of that, these two buckets, all this is aluminum. There's more outside as per usual, on the side of the shed, and a trash can out there. I got aluminum everywhere. A lot of wire, my copper, my number 2 copper. Got a good amount here, some motors, aluminum transformers, but those will go with motors, so it doesn't matter. Some stainless. Whoops, got that on the ground. A little bit of brass, not much. Ever since the plum moved out, I don't really get brass anymore. It's very rare. A lot of it's kind of from like smaller things, like outlet or not outlets, power strips, and plug-ins. So like I said, I don't get a lot of brass, so this isn't much. I think maybe 10 pounds. Number one, or what should go as number 1 wire, or what is number 1 wire, and what I'm pretty sure will give me number 1 for stainless, and then my copper number 1. This was already weighed out to whatever pounds. A little bit of other stuff, so I gotta calculate it out. There's also the stripped wire in there that could go with bare bright, but it's a pretty slim difference, so I'll just call it all number 1. And then over here I got copper copper aluminum radiators, you know, different heat sinks, a couple of heat sinks. I do got this hunk of lead that we found while on vacation, and then battery James's. The battery and truck needed replaced, even though it was replaced less than a year ago when he bought the truck, but he replaced the battery, so we got his battery as well to go. And then, like I said, there's a bunch of steel outside the trailers. You know, the big wood trailer, that's full. Nice pile of rotors back there. Like I said, it's almost winter time. It's what, 12th or 13th. So, I wanted to get rid of this. We want to get rid of this obviously before the snow flies and actually sticks. It already did snow once and stuck for like a day and a half last week, and then melted. So we want to get rid of. The scrap, but it doesn't help that for the last 3 weeks we've been on COVID restrictions because the week of Thanksgiving I had a quarantine because my grandmother was exposed and I take care of her, so you know I had like secondhand exposure, I guess, from her, so I kind of was quarantining that week. And then she did end up getting sick that week, and then I got sick, so you know that's how the last 3 weeks have gone. So we haven't been I haven't been able to get rid of the scrap like I want to. I haven't dumpster dived, trash picked, I haven't done anything. I could have yesterday, but it was super windy. We've had a big windstorm come through, so I didn't want to go out. But so pretty much I'm just about done for the year, which is why I want to cash out. And then obviously that'll be some Christmas money as well. So that's why I want to cash out and be done. Be done for the year. So that's that. And this is kind of eventually, maybe this winter, I will actually get to this board sort stuff. But we do also, I want to go through all the computer stuff. Most of it's upstairs. You know, a couple of random computers and cases and all that, and go through and figure out what whatever we're keeping, and then the rest can be scrapped, so that could go in the board sort load. Because obviously I don't want to have to do it twice, even though eventually we'll start recollecting things kind of in the spring, recollecting board sorting stuff. But it'll probably be mostly just like gold plated ends and stuff. As you can see, I don't really have a big load. Mostly is what was in here, because I'm not too sure about the boards. Because obviously the other thing is I gotta figure out about shipping. Because I have to figure out shipping, and obviously the cheapest way to ship it. Because I don't really think I got a lot of money here. Which is part of the reason why I haven't done board sort, because I don't think I got a lot of money worth the stuff. So preferably I would like to do it maybe like a large priority mail flat rate box. That's probably what I'll do. I'm assuming I can fit all like the motherboards and all the other smaller stuff in there. The IC chips, I think, is something that obviously, like the IC chips, the RAM, the CPUs are small but worth valuable, pretty valuable things. So, hopefully I can eventually get rid of this stuff and stop looking at it. I do have the server board. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this, because this obviously is quite massive and it's not going to fit in a box. So I don't know, I might add this to that other e-waste stuff, and that town can have it and recycle it or do whatever they're going to do with it. I don't think I ever told you guys, but yeah, James ordered hydraulic cutters. A little hand pump, no motorized pump, but it's I definitely would not have spent money on this, but it's cool to have around. But that pretty much is it. And that's what's been going on. Still doing eBay, still doing decent on eBay, selling patches. I do have the Pioneer CD thing listed. I haven't really got any action on it. It's something I'll just keep relisting. The power supplies, though, that I took out of the server, I have been getting a little bit of action on it. I got a watcher on it. I think it's in someone's cart. Because I ended up dropping the price a bit. I think I kind of did a little rewording, because before it was getting like no views. And I also did promoted listing on it. Because I think when you're trying to do too many mixed categories like that, when you've got so much of, like the patches and stuff, like, I don't think the algorithm it likes that too much. Because those couple other things that I have listed that are not patches don't do view-wise too well. So, but like with that remote that I found, I did a promoted listing on it. It cost me, what, like 50 cents or something. I still made like $3-4 bucks on that remote. So, like I said, I don't quite know if that's what the problem is or not, but the power supplies I might, one of these days I might finally sell those here. Except for I'm not really gonna make money on it, but anyways, this has kind of gone on long enough to get the point of what's been going on for like the last month. But I also don't, sometimes I don't always upload because I hate editing. Making videos I have no problem with, but editing I hate. It bores me to sit there and edit something, even if it's 10, 15, 20 minutes, it just bores me. But like I said, that really sums it up for the last month. So the next video should be a scrap run, cashing all this in. One of these days, I don't quite know when, because we're starting to get into the, obviously, like Christmas, New Year's, so a lot of times the scrap yards will be closed, especially with Christmas being on a Saturday. It'll probably be closed, Friday all the way to Monday, hell, maybe even Monday, it might be closed, and then like New Year's, whenever it falls, usually it's closed for, like 2-3 days, and James and my dad, our dad, do have to work Saturday. Last Saturday, or last Saturday would have been a good time to turn in, but we were still technically I was out of quarantine. We could have took the scrap in, but one of these days, hopefully before the end of the year, we'll get a cash in. But at this rate, it's not looking likely unless I ask for a neighbor to take us. If he's free. One of these days, if he doesn't have anything to do. Primarily Wednesday, but Wednesday we gotta, except for this Wednesday won't work, because we gotta finish, clearing the leaves and all that for the end of the year to make it nice for winter. Gotta get rid of the rest of the leaves. Although I was just back there today, there's not too much. There's not much. Oh, the bottles too. For our household, all the household bottles, those gotta get taken in. I pretty much don't have any bottles from, that I randomly find, or the little bit I do is got maybe 50 cents. I'll throw them at the household stuff. That's gotta get taken back too. This basement's gotta get cleaned. As you can see, James has got his crap in my way. This was reorganized, as you can tell. The milk crates and stuff is not there anymore. This didn't get all rearranged, and it needs rearranged again. Obviously, always every 2-3 months, it's gotta get rearranged. Something else is. You think of something that's better, or it gets cluttered like this, and then you gotta rearrange it again. Which usually happens right about before we're gonna do a scrap run. But I think you get the point. Next video should hopefully be scrapyard run, and that pretty much will end this year. Kind of depending on the weather, though. I might still do some dumpster diving, or this weekend I might go out. It depends what the weather looks like. Depends if I got stuff to do. So we will see. So maybe one or two more dumpster dive videos. Scrap run that'll end this year, and we will see you guys in 2022.